right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA.
I think it's normal. I think it's scary, but I think it's like, oh, my connection doesn't lose. Also, I don't know. I told you this before, but I also have this big fear of like being too old when everybody's, you know. But I do. I mean, I get your side of it, like.
I get yours.
Like, you haven't seen much. You want to go out and explore and do all that stuff.
I mean, not like explore, but definitely get away.
Yeah.
But I mean,
and I mean, luckily, they'll take some picture of things. So a lot of the normal expenses that people have, we're not gonna have much of it. Oh.
I know I'm very first.
Well, yeah.
Best shape of my life.
The best shape of your life gonna lead to the best 30 seconds.
That's what I like. That's my next thing is a wedding. I can look at wedding stuff. I can talk wedding stuff all day. Kids, yeah, I can talk kids. I can say, oh my god, this is gonna be like ours, you know. But I can't mentally see us having kids yet. Like I can't imagine us having a kid right now, or like in the next few months. Like I can't think of that. Married, maybe. Like
No, well, like I said, I wasn't thinking marriage like this year.
I know. I'm
Like,
saying
and then next year, and then that would lead into 2021. Now, Jerry gets knocked up. Hey! Jerry get knocked up. Just know we have a kid.
Coach, we are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. The children will grow. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep.
Not play Pete.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
But you know where you at, baby. Okay, baby.
I don't know, these mashed potatoes didn't really stick them up. I mean, I don't order if they were. I wonder if you were supposed to grill these chickens.
It's a bake. Yeah, it had both.
They go with Leonard Fournette, third-year back from LSU. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
First round pick.
From the 24, Foles. He's got it complete to Diggs. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that
It doesn't sound like much of a...
Not a surprise, is it? I mean,
straight
this is
up.
what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch,
damn potatoes there,
he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Now Foles going deep for Diggs. It's caught inside the 25. And that one results in 35 yards.
I'm just hitting the
All
phone.
right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does.
I really
because
practice
your
with
thought
them,
process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays.
Right.
And when they make
And if I go 0-16 though, that's that first round, first overall pick. You know, this draft is loaded, don't really need it. But...
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Foles looking for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
So the next time we leave one of those coaches' meetings and we're walking out in the hall, we're like, how come we spend so much time talking about special teams?
There you go. This is why.
This is why, right? And then look, I'm right there with you. We hear it every time we meet with coaches, but it is a big part of it. Look at how early in the game this occurs. They block a kick, and not only does it set a tone, it sends a message for the rest of the game.
Yeah, so much for our first points of the game. That one, 28 yards on the ground. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which
that man's not stopping that man.
Confidence in the guys in front of him. The guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of one there.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense and trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On third down, Mariota. Pass caught by A.J. Brown, and that's his first NFL
so supportive.
catch. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
No, he was out in the yard. That's Mo and Josh.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. This is Dion Lewis on his 9th NFL season. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons why it does even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Mariota gives to Henry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA
Let's go,
of the team
Titans!
that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Let's try pickles.
Yeah, trying to be like.
Yeah. I love all the processes.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously, the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Zebra.
Now Foles off the play fake to Fournette. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Following the interception here, Mariota flush to his, and he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Pickles, you're adopted.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Mariota now. And he can't get away. Mariota goes down, and that is going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Yeah. So we go to end the game. Go see him.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. There's Foles. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Jacksonville. And even 40 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Cameron Wake with a little wake-up call as he gets in there for the sack.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. After the sack on first down, Foles. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
And going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. So this time the protection holds up for him just fine, and he's able to bang it through.
I think their special teams coach got the point across. He gave him a pretty good earful after the block earlier. And this time, there's no penetration, so they're able to pick up 3.
He's the GOAT. I mean, you want to see him do work.
Yeah, but you also want to see new people like come out and try to see what they got. That's why I like to talk about people.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, they don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Mariota hands to Henry. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Third and short yardage. Mariota. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Are you kidding me? That's such
They
horseshit.
took their shot all right, but it comes up empty.
Like what?
And it's
Look
fourth
at he's
down.
holding on to
Beauty
it.
of being able to play on zone
God.
defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
I'm just excited. You like that, Smooth?
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is.
depending
I
on who
like
makes
the
it,
way you're
then
thinking
they'll
because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
LJ told you we good.
From the 30-yard second down, Foles is going to let this go deep for Lee. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
The best receivers we know always tease their quarterbacks that, hey, no matter what you do, you cannot overthrow me. But guess what? That's exactly what happened on that play. Normally, they time it up pretty well, but on that one, he just overshot it.
They'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up to Lee. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The result, a first down as the quick slant gets him 14. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
I mean, I know the Jags.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Foles now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete.
Really good.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
12 yards there and a first down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Okay, who's season?
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
A first down throw for Mariota, eluding the pressure right. And that would be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mariota. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And the pressure gets to him again. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. This is fielded at the 7. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Your dude ran from all the way over here. He's like, nope.
I just cannot get the hang of this fucking team.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup.
I know we do good down.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Mariota uncorks one for Davis. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Henry running right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Mariota. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
But you know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Yeah,
deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. He'll look to throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down.
All right, we score here. We back in the game.
His second sack of the night.
Get off my couch.
Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Know where to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start things on 1st down with Dion Lewis. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Forced out to his left. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28.
Score here. I got a good chance.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. A.J. Boye up to make the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
47 right.
To throw, Mariota. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Henry.
Oh, yo, it's fucking holding.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Titans on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Mariota to throw it. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Now Mariota escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's some
By
horseshit.
Ronnie Harrison.
Right, I was dead and running this. That went through my body.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I'm going with 16.
Got to figure out after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. So now he's equal his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3
like, that should have been a pick 6.
All week long, he
Oh my
vowed
God.
to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen,
Mariota, you're not getting caught.
And that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Mariota now on second down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On third down, Mariota. Buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This one a bit less, but it is a first down. Mariota on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Davis. A big play, Mariota to Davis, and even 40 yards.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the...
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Yeah.
Dion Lewis, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans have made this a one-score game.
Fuck, I missed it. God damn
It's
it.
no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Fournette. Little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Gino, what you doing?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Foles.
Are you kidding me?
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
Well,
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And that, not a sight you want to see. Leonard Fournette very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run with Scott.
Oh, my God.
Daylight. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
Yeah, nobody leaked. Big play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Oh my God, I did this cut video. I could care less about all the rest of them.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
I want the cappuccino.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Foles. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. They'll run on 1st down. It's Scott, and he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough.